Welcome back for today's NBA pick video play for January 29, 2019. And this one talking about this Eastern Conference matchup between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Detroit Pistons. Going to give our lean on where we see the better value on the over under the total number at 219.5 points. And for a Milwaukee game, this is a relatively low number, but not a huge surprise to see it reduced, given the fact that the Pistons over the last few weeks of action have actually played in a lot of lower scoring affairs. It seems like they're ratcheting things up on the defensive side of the ball and trying to win in a more half-court oriented style of play, given their significant issues in terms of their offensive consistencies that they've shown this year. So the road team, the Bucks, trying to bounce back, coming off a disappointing loss, very competitive result on the road against the Oklahoma City Thunder, losing that one by a final of 112 to 118. And the Bucks are having a lot of success this year, 35-13 overall. They're coming into this one on the road as 6.5-point favorites, and they show strengths on both sides of the ball, second in the league in scoring, eighth in total team defense. So if Detroit's going to have any shot at trying to pick up this upset, it's going to be because they're leaning on the defensive strengths that they've shown more recently. Now, the Pistons, they've generally been trending in a negative direction over the last couple months of action. They're now 6 games below 500 at 21-27 overall. And if I was controlling this Pistons team and their roster, I'd probably be in sell mode. I don't think Blake Griffin's ever going to have as much value on the trade market as he's having right now. Just a tremendous regular season, but unfortunately there's not enough talent around Griffin for the Pistons to be a serious factor in the Eastern Conference. I think they could actually get a decent return for Griffin at the trade deadline if there's some teams that are trying to position themselves as being larger contenders, looking for another all-star caliber player. Maybe they'll also, if they went in that direction, could offload some of their bad contracts, but I don't think that's what this team should do going forward. I think they should try to gain assets and rebuild, but I'm not sure that their management wants to go in that direction, which is an unfortunate situation, I'd say, for the Pistons, because mediocrity is about the best that they can hope for, even if they do acquire a strong player. And if they go on the trade market, get a strong player, they're probably going to have to give up future assets, which I don't think is in the best interest of this franchise. But we'll see how that all plays out for the Pistons. Like I've said, their defensive numbers have gotten a lot better over the last couple weeks of action, and we've been seeing a lot of these lower scoring games on the year. The Pistons, 24th in the league in scoring, 9th in total team defense, and their average total is at about 214 points, but that number's been even lower during this stretch. And we feel like the Pistons could have success in slowing this one down. Milwaukee going into the second leg of a back-to-back road trip, and they might comply with not having to play in an up-tempo type of matchup as of that result. Now, heading into this one, even though this number is a bit lower than the average total we get in a Milwaukee game, it's still above the average that we get in a Pistons game. And given those trends that we've been seeing, we feel like the under 219.5 is going to be the better value bet. If you agree, give the video a thumbs up. Disagree, give it a thumbs down. You can check out all of our picks for today over at stumpthespread.com, which is linked down in the video description. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we hope to see you guys back here for our next video.